Doom! Fucking Doom, bro!
By your acts of defiance,
Oh.
Argent Anor trembles in the wake of your actions. They follow you.
I haven't played Dark Ages yet. I probably shouldn't be watching this. In my defense, I haven't played it not because it looks bad. I'm just poor. It's like Halo if Master Chief just stopped giving a fuck and he's like, whatever, man. It's weird seeing his face still, though. It's not bad, it just weirds me out, man.
This place.
Oh, that was... Okay.
It holds many
Look, bro!
secrets. Only a cleansed soul may leave. I am not your enemy. I am your way out.
Bullshit. I care, bro. Fuck yeah, man! Yes! Woo! Fuck me! Oh shit. Let's see what we got. A lot of melee in this one. Yeah, there's the guns, bro. That's what you want to see. That was fairly tame, man. Come on, let's go balls to the walls. Let's go full in. It's Doom, man. You got the damn shit, bro. I love the shield so much. I saw McFarlane release this figure. If I wasn't on a budget, I would have picked it up. It looks so damn cool. Music's always good, man. It's a Mick Gordon still, like. If I were to do a Mortal Kombat film, I would 100% hire that man. Oh! Oh, what the hell? That looked classic, bro. Oh, that's cool. Oh, who is that with the... Look like some Jedi just entered the field. You know what it reminded me of? It's like, kind of a Saj Ventress in Star Wars, bro. Like, July 7th. Okay. Oh. July 7th. Yeah, man. I haven't played, Dark Ages yet. I'd like to, but, I was very curious about it because I loved 2016 and Eternal. Really not good at them. You know what's funny is I played 2016 when it was coming out. Like when they first released the demo for 2016, I played it. I loved it. I played it to death, man. And I couldn't afford the full game at that time because I had just left. Yeah, I think I had just left high school, or I was about to get out of high school. I was starting like to go into the workforce, and I had like no money. All the money I had was like, I had to pay rent, food, phone. Yeah, that's it. Like I had no other bills. I had to keep everything to the bare minimum. So like I didn't even have a car at that point. I was just walking around everywhere. And I could not afford any games or anything like that. I ended up getting Eternal when it came out. Surprisingly, I was really shit at it. I was really bad. I was like, wait, what? No! I had practiced the 2016 demo so much, I was expecting to be slightly better going into Eternal. But I was like, I guess not. It did not carry over. It is not like learning how to ride a bike, which I also suck at. But I wanted Dark Ages. I was very curious about it. And then it came out, and I heard people say it wasn't bad. It was just kind of more of the same. And I was like, well, I can't really be affording too many games at that point. So I think it was the games I could choose between. Like I was trying to remember, like I could afford a couple games around that time. I don't always buy games when they first come out. I sometimes have to like pick them up a little bit later. I had just gotten, I believe, God of War Ragnarok, which I played day one. I got Spider-Man 2, which I bought that far like after like when it first released. I just watched all the cutscenes online. I could not afford that at the time. I bought that yeah, it was later. It was between that, Mortal Kombat 1, which I ended up not getting at that time. Now I own it, but at the time I did not. Because I figured, I was like, oh, I'll get it when the DLCs come out with it. I couldn't afford it anyway. And Doom Revelations. No, it was Silent Hill 2. It was Silent Hill 2 or Dark Ages, not Revelations. Jeez, I saw the fucking title, it got in my head. And I was actually really inclined to do Doom because I thought they had done quite well with the last few games, and I was very nervous about Bloober Team. I was very excited, it looked really good, but I was very nervous. I ended up going Silent Hill 2 though, just because that game means a lot to me, and I actually made a Silent Hill short a few, like a month or two ago on this channel. I'm a huge Silent Hill fan. So I did that, and I completely missed Dark Ages because I heard it was good, but it's like, yeah, it's more of the same. You know, you don't need to go out and get it now if you already have like Eternal. But if you are a fan of it, you will enjoy it. So I was like, oh, awesome. So I'll get around to that at some point. But that looked pretty good. Not as gory as I was hoping. I was like really geared up, man. Like I hyped myself up. I wanted to see some like. It's funny. I just reacted to Evil Dead Burn, and both of those franchises, this and that, are known for like their blood and gore. And I felt kind of blue-balled, man. Like I dressed up, man. I looked all nice and shit. I was excited as fuck for this shit, man. And it looked nice, but it looked kind of tame. There's like 10 seconds there, and I was like, yeah, I was getting it, man. And then I don't know. It still looks good. What do you guys think? I'm not as in touch with the Dark Ages as I was like 2016. I don't really know what people think about it. I checked out some reviews for it when it came out, but I don't know anything about it, like story-wise or anything. Is it good? Is it better than Eternal? Is it better than 2016? I don't know. That little bit, where was it, man? There was something there. There was like it looked classic for a second. I'm a huge fan of the original classic games because I didn't play too many games growing up, but when I first got an Xbox, they were already there for like $1 or $2. I got like the original Doom for like $1.99, so I became a massive fan at that point. I was like, woo, Doom, yeah, fucking love it, man. It was great. It was a wonderful game. So despite the fact that I didn't play the original games when it came out, I don't even think I was born when the original ones came out. I was born in '99. Those were paradoxically the first ones I played. And then 2016 demo, I loved it. But is this one worth it? I don't know. I'm curious to see what people think though. I think the best trailer I saw probably was, God, I saw quite a few. I saw Code Veronica, I saw God of War, which I'm not going to do a reaction video to because I've already seen it and I accidentally spoiled it for myself. If you want to know my thoughts on it, basically, very curious. I love what they're doing with mythology, so I'm always very excited to see what the new god villains. I think they do their bad guys pretty well. Don't love the Jack Quaid slime block. Love Jack Quaid. I don't know if he fits this so far. I heard a theory that he's Odin, and I'm like, oh fuck, I would actually love that. That character works at that point. But if he's just a slime block that is a friend, I don't know, man. I love Deborah Ann Wolf. Big Daredevil fan. Proper fan would have gotten her name right. But the character of Faye, I'm not against having a game with her. I'm also not super interested going in. I'm willing to give it a chance though. I know some people are super loving it, some people are super against it. I love the fact that we can jump. I think that's great. I know there's a theory that they're testing out the combat with Faye, basically for the God of War, the original trilogy reboot. So that I'm very curious about. But I will freely admit I still prefer the Greek games to the Norse ones. I know I got into an argument in like way back in 2018 with one of my oldest childhood friends because I dropped casually the information that I enjoyed 2018. I didn't love it. I liked it. I gave it I think an 8 out of 10. And dude, you would have thought I just slapped the shit out of his cat. Like that man, like he came after me, bro. He's like, you didn't love 2018. No, he said you didn't like 2018. I said I liked it. I said I didn't love it, man. I said Baldur was fucking cool as shit. But the overall game, like the pacing was fucked. I thought the troll boss fights were fun the first time around. They got really old by the end. And I thought it was a bit of a slog. The story was fine, but I had just watched Logan a year prior, and I thought it was a very similar story to Logan or The Last of Us, and I thought those games did the story better. I loved Kratos. I did not dislike Atreus or anything like that. I thought it was a good story. It was great. I thought it was very fine. It just, to me, was not a 10 out of 10 game like some people were saying at that point. It was very pretty. But like I told him, I was like, dude, would you want to replay it? And he was like, and I'm like, then it's not a 10 out of 10 game if you don't want to replay it, man. I don't know, to me, replayability or rewatchability in like films or anything like that is so important. Like I've published 7 books, I think, 3 of which are really good. And I've shot a few short films. If you like it but don't want to reread it or rewatch it ever, to me, I'm like, well, I've done something wrong. I need to do better on that. 2018 is a lot of fun. I love Baldur to death, man. I thought he was a 10 out of 10 villain. But I don't know if I want to replay that game. Because, like, I think about it, like, I could do it. And you think about the first hour, and, like, yeah, the Baldur and the big fight. Yeah, sure, man. And then you think about, like, the next 4 hours, and you're like, oh. I don't know about that. But, I am mixed on the Norse games from this end. I enjoyed Ragnarok, but even that game, like, the pacing was really fucked up. The ending of that game was way too quick, man. You can definitely see that was supposed to be a 3-game series that was condensed into 2. So, I don't know. I'm curious about Faye. I'm not against it. I don't mind her being a badass. I know some people have an issue with that. I'm like, it's fine. He said she was, so I'm okay with it. I'm mostly concerned about, will she be a likable character? Will the story be good? Will the villains be fun? It looks decent so far, but nothing quite has knocked my socks off yet. You know, I think the villains look cool as fuck. I love Sekhmet. I'm a huge fan of mythology, specifically Egyptian mythology. The main fantasy book series I write takes a lot of influence from different mythologies. So, like, you know, the main character's dad, for example, in that series is Hades. And I like to pull different parts. Each book in my fantasy series adapts a specific myth. So, like, the first one was, like, my take on Troy, the Iliad. The second one, it was, there's a prequel I did called The Black Mirror, and that was a spoof of the Odyssey. The second book in the series is called The Old Nightmare, and that was a spoof on 2 myths. It was Ragnarok and Paradise Lost, and I'm working on one now that I'm thinking probably will be a riff on Jason and the Argonauts. But yeah, in the original book, like I said, was Troy. It was 13 bullets for Troy. So I'm a big fan of mythology. I love what they're doing with Sekhmet. I'm very curious. I don't know. Still mixed.